I created over 200 LinkedIn videos in 2024. Here's what I learned and what I wish I knew sooner. Hey everyone, my name is Brad Owens and I make a living off of being a trusted expert in a certain niche area. I make over 200 videos a year on LinkedIn, and I want to walk you through how I do that and what I learned along the way, and also share some of my results as well. So if you're into making new content for LinkedIn, this is your video. I want to save my best tip for last, but up first, I want to talk about how you should serve, not brag. A lot of the other content creators that I see out on LinkedIn are bragging about what they can do and the stories that they've done and all the amazing things and everything that's out there. If you should be like me, but that doesn't help your audience. Serve your audience. Come up with their pain points. Understand what they're going through, and in a very clear way, help them understand how to solve their problem. I know this sounds like the basics, but if you can come up with their pain point and giving them a very clear understanding of how to solve that and actions to take away so that they can implement instantly, that's going to get you where you want to be. The second tip I want to give you for creating LinkedIn content is repurpose everything. The way that I do it is I create one big long video like you're watching now if you're on YouTube. I create one big long video and then I section that out to be my LinkedIn post for the week. So I only have to sit down and record once a week, but I use those videos all throughout the week. I use them in separate posts. I can make comments out of them. I can link to them if I'm in a different type of conversation with a different person. I've got all these different things that I can make clips, posts, whatever you want to make out of all of those sections of video, but I only record once a week. So repurpose everything. It has completely changed the amount of content that I can put out because I'm not worried about recording 200 different videos. I only record maybe 40 and then I split them all up so that I have 200 videos to put out on LinkedIn. The third tip that I have for you on creating LinkedIn videos is please don't focus on the metrics. Don't focus on the engagements, on the views. It doesn't matter. Trust and being remembered is what matters. The amount of times that in 2024, when I started a conversation with someone and we got on our Google Meet or our Zoom or whatever it is, their very first comment to me is, "Oh, I saw your video. I loved it." But they didn't comment, they didn't like, they didn't even show up as someone that would have viewed my video had I not heard from them that they loved the video. But I get that every single time I start a conversation. So what I'm doing is I'm creating that trust and I'm making sure that I'm known as the person that is solving this problem for the individual. And it has nothing to do with my metrics, my likes, my views, whatever it might be. It has nothing to do with metrics. It's about building trust and being remembered. The fourth tip that I have for you if you're looking to create more LinkedIn content in 2024 is be consistent. The only way you're going to be able to be consistent is to have a system. So this sounds like a lot, but I promise you it's worth it. I block out 5 different blocks of time every week that all encompassing are about 7 hours. I do 2 hours of recording. I do an hour of editing. I do an hour of splitting those up into clips. I do an hour of writing the posts. And then I do 2 hours of curating those posts, putting them out on LinkedIn, setting them up scheduled so that they go out when they need to, and making sure all my content is truly polished before I send it out. So I've got 5 chunks of time that I separate out throughout the entire week, and that making sure that I get it in bite-sized chunks is what really helps me be consistent because it's blocked out on my calendar. I don't have any meetings, and I can guarantee that I can have time every single week to continually produce content. And after a year, I can look back on all of my 200 videos that I put out and see what that consistency really brought me. So the number one tip I have for you if you're going to start making LinkedIn videos or any other content in 2025 is to just start. It doesn't have to be good. I wish I would have started way earlier because I see the results that it got me. Please just start. Your first 10 videos are going to be crazy awkward. You're going to feel weird about it. I don't like my voice. I don't like the way I look on video. That doesn't stop, but it gets a whole lot easier. So if you're looking to create more content, just start. It won't be good and it doesn't have to be. Showing up, being consistent, and becoming that trusted resource that people think of when they have a problem related to what you solve, that's what your goal is. It's not about making perfect content. Just start. It doesn't have to be good. So those are my 5 best tips if you're looking to create more content in 2025. It could be content for LinkedIn, for YouTube, whatever it might be. But if you're looking to create more content, I really want to encourage you just to start sooner. Just start sooner. It won't be good. It doesn't have to be. Be consistent, schedule yourself out some time, and have a voice that serves and doesn't brag. That's the biggest thing that I can tell you about creating more content in 2025. Yes, I'm going to get tons of questions. So here's a bonus for you. My equipment. Equipment doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that I'm looking into a crazy camera, into a teleprompter, and have these amazing lights and in a sound studio. It doesn't matter. There are people who are creating video on their cell phones that are sitting in a coffee shop somewhere that are getting just as much engagement as I am, that maybe even have more trust built on LinkedIn. This type of stuff is all just gravy. I do it because I'm an AV nerd. You don't have to. It doesn't have to be good, but you do have to start. So I want to wish you all the best of luck in creating content in 2025. If you want to know more about the systems that I use and the software and the camera and the lights and everything else, I'm happy to talk to you about it. But I want to make sure you understand it doesn't matter, but I'm still happy to talk about it because I want to serve. I don't want to brag. So I wish you the best of luck in creating your content in 2025. If you've got questions, reach out to me directly. It's hello@bradowens.com. I'm happy to answer any questions you have about this. And feel free to check me out at bradowens.com to see everything I have going on. But really, I just wanted to make this to hopefully help encourage you to start making more content in 2025. Good luck.